Hello!
Hey, George, how are you?
Well, I'm a bit spooked out by our new backdrop and the fact that it is Halloween week, and we're on day 2 of Halloween week.
Absolutely. We just had a spookiest track, but I think we're ramping it up. So this week, it is all Spooktember. It's the spookiest tracks curated by...
Spooktember?
Spooktember. Well, it's Spocktomber. What is it?
October, but okay.
You're such a nitpicker.
I'm just saying.
No.
I tell you though, I had a spooky experience just now though. It was super weird. So we have a bit of software that we record this. By the way, I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles.
I'm Alex. I'm in Colorado. Hello, everyone.
So we're in 2 different places, and we have this bit of software. We record this, we make this, and I was typing in the name of this track. As you've seen, it's going to be Frankenstein by Edgar Winter Group. I was typing in, and if I wasn't looking, it came out with all these random letters, and it wasn't my typing. My typing's bad, but it wasn't that bad. So I had to watch the screen and touch each letter, and then I turned away for the last word, and I typed, and it was again random letters. It's like it's possessed. The software is possessed.
I know why.
Why is that?
Because you're a clever dick.
Ha ha! Boom boom!
The up the hill, up there, our neighbour has got a bear cam, and we found it. And he's the one who caught the pictures of the bear that was just up. We've got a very realistic wolf outfit, and we're going up there. Yeah. And we're going to slowly walk in front of his bear cam. And, might sit down in a full outfit, and have like twerk or something and then carry on. That's it.
Yes, you want to have it like playing chess or something like that.
Or sit down and have a picnic and listen to the radio and scratch your nuts and then piss off again. It's a really good wolf outfit. So, yeah, we're off up there.
Don't get shot by hunters, please. Okay.
Oh, good point. Might send my wife up there.
Good. Okay.
All right,
okay,
so we are cracking on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing Frankenstein by the Edgar Winter Group. Now, we just did a bit of Edgar Winter, didn't we?
Johnny Winter we did.
Yeah.
We did some Johnny Winter. And because we'd never done that before, and which was great. It was awesome. And then we find out, well, you remembered that there was a track called Frankenstein, I think.
Yes.
And Chris, very sensibly, has added it to the spooky week. And I got some notes. Chris gave us some notes. Should I read the notes?
Yeah, do.
So this is Edgar Winter Group. I think 73.
73.
Firstly, 73. Firstly, Edgar, like his older brother Johnny, suffered from albinism.
We got stuck on that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go back to that.
We got stuck. Okay, we got stuck.
No, but you didn't think white people could be albinos. That was what was hilarious.
Okay. Can we just move on from this moment, please?
All right, we better, because we really did show ourselves up then. As
if you want to find out,
as
we
made
ourselves look
idiots. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm carrying on. He is a multi-instrumentalist and has had a highly acclaimed career of his own, as well as playing with his brother. He invented the keyboard body strap so that he could move around stage and not be stuck behind a stack of synths. This song grew out of 2 others, one featuring 2 drummers and another a synth solo, and it made it to number 1 in the US and in Canada, and top 20 in the UK and Australia. Rolling Stone rates it in the top 10 rock instrumentals of all time.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
It's been recorded on the Old Grey Whistle Test. And ladies and gentlemen, the Old Grey Whistle Test was a really serious music channel over in the UK. No pop. It was just for musos. And do you know what an Old Grey Whistle Test is?
You told me this once, and it was, what was it? It was
the song.
Tell me again.
It was, you used to have these, they would just have bank writers just to write songs for record labels. Lou Reed was one, where you just churn out hit after hit. Neil Diamond used to be one. The Old Grey Whistle Test is at the end of the night, if the security guard was whistling the track that was being played, it passed the Old Grey Whistle Test. And that meant it was going to be a hit.
There you go. That's really interesting. Okay, and who was the host of it? Was it
Whispering
Bob
Harris.
I can't remember. Bob Harris. There you go. Okay,
very serious music show. And if you got onto the Old Grey Whistle Test, you were a serious rock musician. There was no joking about. All right. I
Excellent.
will count this in the spookiest.
Now, spooky voice, remember?
voice.
We need a
Okay.
spooky count. Yeah. Are you ready?
Yes. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God!
What do you say after that?
Well, I tell you, it was fucking hilarious. I mean, like, he's the type of guy that you could, just disappear, then come back playing the kettle. And then he'd run away and he'd come back with a small aubergine. And then he'd come back, it's just like, that was brilliant.
It was a fantastic musicianship and just a really interesting track, though. I'm not sure I'd put it on a playlist to drive around to. I think it's not something you can listen to every day. But I mean, amazing musicianship. But if you had like a can that was labelled like 1970s, and like you popped open the can and had a look in, what would be in there? It'd be like the Edgar Winter Group with playing Frankenstein. That was pure 70s drum solo, like clothing, jam. Like, fantastic, but very much of its age.
I mean, like, if there was a cake and that was, vanilla and there was lemon and strawberry over there, if there was very deep indulgent, right, and I took it down and opened it up, Edgar Winter would be in there. I tell you, that guy just masturbated on every instrument around the stage. He was a shit drummer, as the timbales go, but still he had a go at them. You know what I mean? He was a pretty good keyboardist, a brilliant sax player. Sax was actually his instrument. But I tell you, the bass player was just shitting as loud he was going to come up and start slapping them, something like that.
It was such an old Grey Whistle Test kind of production as well. You know what I mean? Because I remember the old Grey Whistle Test, and obviously I was a lot younger at the time. It was always cool, but a little bit inaccessible. It was never ploughed the easy path with their performances, I think, on there. And different from later with Jules Holland, which comes out with just astounding performances.
They really did take themselves seriously back then. The rock gods were
very
absolute serious. Rock gods. There was nothing else, so they just had these gods. So they could do what they want, you know what I mean? But he did. I mean, I know it's Frankenstein, so that's why it's good on the spooky program. But also, he did look like an evil villain out of Harry Potter.
Yeah, he could have been, actually. Yeah, exactly. He was,
And you know what would have killed him?
What would have killed him?
Sunlight. that would have been, that would have just taken him down. He would have melted at that point.
Now, the one thing that I just like in the notes, it said he invented the keyboard strap. And I thought, well, that's pretty damn clever. He took a keyboard and strapped it to his front. I don't think there's much inventing to that, really. You just he had like a seatbelt, tied to... No, I suppose it was a good job he didn't play the Hammond organ, or he didn't play
I took one look at that.
Grand.
I took one look at that keyboard and I thought, fucking strong neck muscles. I tell you, he didn't shrink the keyboard down. He didn't invent the neck of the keyboard like a guitar or a synth guitar. No, he literally did just strap a keyboard. The heaviest keyboard.
There wasn't much inventing there.
Well, there was. I mean,
I could have invented that.
I know. I know. And the drummer.
Too strong a word.
The drummer could have just duct taped a snare drum onto his butt. And he would have been up there as well.
And they'd invented it.
Absolutely. I half expected, Edgar Winter to be playing, and then his puppet to come up and play something else as well, It really was like, the crocodile will do a flute solo. It was absolutely brilliant.
It was a great jam, and sorry, we're being silly, but it was really amazing, and But now, just to make up for that, we've got a bonus track, haven't we?
We do have a bonus track. We do have the bonus track.
Because 9 minutes of that goodness was not enough. We need more.
The other big hit of the same album, Jesus Christ, was there anything left for that album? You know what I mean? It's just that was side 1.5.
Wow.
It featured Dan Hartman as co-writer and vocalist. I was also thinking back to that track, Frankenstein. Can you imagine rehearsals? Fucking nightmare if you got a note wrong and had to restart, Anyway, exactly. He went on to make his own solo career. It's not spooky.
Would you notice though?
What's that? If you made
a bad note,
Edgar would, of course, he would look at you with those albino eyes and smack you with that keyboard. Of course, he would notice. You know what I mean?
But when he was doing the bit with pounding the keyboard, what if he just hit the wrong note at that point.
There is no wrong note at that point. That is avant-garde. I tell you. Yeah, I know. And I was, it was just like Jesus Christ. Oh my God. That wasn't
Read the notes.
Self-indulgent at all. That moment, And
No, that was
this
not
is
at all.
Dan Hart and vocals, and he went on to his own solo career. It's not spooky,
Yeah.
but it's free ride, whatever that means.
Well, the track's called Free Ride.
Jesus Christ, look at that. What a segment he put in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going for more Edgar Winter Group. So, this is not, well, you never know. I hope it's in a dark auditorium. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, boom.
He couldn't avoid it. He had to do it.
Had to do it.
It's going so well up to
The rest of the band can all fuck off to the left.
It's Edgar doing his thing again.
Back when cocaine was still fun.
And fashion hadn't really taken off.
When cocaine was still fun and you weren't fully addicted and fucking fashion was out of space 1999. Brilliant.
Brilliant. I like that chat. That would be one that would go on a playlist. That would be the road tripping playlist, going down the freeway out in the middle of the American deserts, that would be the tune you'd want to have on. You know, that was classic.
But I like how the guitarist was absolutely fed up, right, with old Winter playing every single vegetable there is on the. So he decided to have twin guitars. So he's got 2 guitars now, and next week he's going to have 3 neck guitars. You know, he can only play one instrument, but he had 2 of them now.
Did I imagine it? Was there a bit at the beginning? I'm just going to scroll back where Edgar was actually playing the second neck.
Oh yes, I saw that. I thought that as well.
I was wondering. I was like, "There's more hands than there are people." Yes. I can't work that out.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know,
I saw that.
Like, yeah.
I thought he was playing the neck as well, and then it was just like, "Get off, fuck off, Edgar. You've got enough." You know, he's a
okay, but hold on. The thing is, what's the name of the band? It's the Edgar's band, isn't it? So he can do whatever he bloody well likes.
Absolutely.
It's not Dan Hartman's band. Anyway, he fucked off for his own career,
well,
didn't
Edgar
he?
was so pissed off that the song was going so well, he tried to fuck it up in the middle with some weird, spooky sounds, you know, and then the roadie just unplugged him.
Yeah, there was sound engineer turned him down.
Exactly.
Like, no, don't need that anymore.
That was a killer track. That was big hair. That was like convertible car going up. You know, high in the late 70s when shit was still good, and you know, and you know, that was great. I loved it.
That was perfect. Good bonus track. So thank you, Chris. We appreciate it. So excellent. Well, we better get on with the. You know, we must hang around in the 70s. We got to move on to spooky day 3.
Absolutely. You know, I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying this because it's an absolutely fantastic week that Chris put together. Frankenstein, but wait for tomorrow. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Let's see what happens.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you
on the other side.
On the other side.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies